Right. What people do on the weekends.
No, that dog is supposed to come about mile 4 on.
He lives right outside of it.
Daddy!
Into the area, but it's like super expensive to live. It's
Like Arlington?
yeah, that's not.
You think we went to the moon in this jalopy right here?
So why Google's algorithms have to give you an answer, a result that is not even what you're looking for in the first place? If you're Googling flat Earth, more than likely you're looking for information that's going to support a flat Earth theory, no?
But what would the end be? Like, do you think it just goes on forever?
Oh, on that card there that you have there? Yep, see, you see how that... Now,
Yeah.
all right, that ring around the outside, no, this is a possibility. I've never gone there, don't know. But this is what I think it probably is that there's a giant ice wall, and that's why I brought this, this photo, a guy named Captain Cook. I don't know if it was a 10-year voyage or a 3-year voyage, but he sailed for 60,000 miles in one direction, he claims, with an ice wall to his left or his right, on the same side of the ship the entire time. You guys ever hear of an ice wall 60,000 miles long before? I never did. Now, does this prove that the Earth is flat? Heck no, because that would mean I have to trust this guy, right? I don't know.
It's
But
true.
I can tell you this. Hello, Marilyn.
Hey, how you doing?
Neighbor.
Good to see you.
The Earth's flat, huh?
It is. You saw him. I saw you at the day of the parade.
Yeah, I was driving the old truck down here.
Well, I saw you up there with your group, and then your fire guys, and then I went past.
Why do you think the Earth's flat?
Well, because I've been researching it 2.5 years, and there's evidence. Let me just show you 3 things. How's that?
Well,
Three things.
The only thing that's hard to refute is I've been up in the airplane so high that when I look at the Earth, it's round.
Okay, you see your field of vision that goes like this, right? Okay, so then you've been told the Earth is curved, so then you think, oh, well, that must be the curve of the Earth I see, when it's really just the extent of your vision. Okay, so here's the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center, Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge.
Well, what's on the sides or underneath?
This is Antarctica that goes all around the outside edge, and that's what it looks like right there. Very high ice walls. Okay? They don't tell us that. That's 60,000 miles of coastline.
What? If it is flat, what does that matter?
What does it matter? Well, it makes a big difference in a lot of things. First, you have to determine, is it flat or not? And then you have to think, well, why would they do that? Look at that cute little puppy. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Oh. So we have a curvature formula, and we aren't finding any curvature. There's Chicago and 60 miles of Lake Michigan. So where's the curve? See? So this is reality right here. We get a line of reflection. With a curved surface, you only get a spot. So this is reality. All right, you don't get that. Here, look. If the glossy paper is curved like the globe and you put it up to a light bulb, you only get a spot of light. But if it's flat, then you get a line. And the line is reality, because look, what we see is the sunset. You get a line there. That's reality. This is also reality. Star trails with your aperture open at the North Pole. But look, this is what they teach us in school. That the Milky Way's moving and the sun's moving and all the planets are swirling around trying to keep up. So from that, what they teach us, do you think you'd ever get that? I don't.
Well, we're spinning. But mass,
Do you feel us spinning 1,000 miles an hour?
sure.
You feel us spinning.
Yeah, when I flush the toilet, it swirls.
Oh, that wouldn't have anything to do with the way the toilet was made.
Depends, but it doesn't matter. It's going to swirl
Well, we don't
the same
think-
way up the north.
No, I don't think there's Coriolis
I still don't
effect.
understand. So,
We have that covered here, and it's not.
If you bring someone to your thought of flat, why?
Why? Well, a Big Bang means that everything was just a random event. Something exploded, all the debris went out, and friction made everything a spinning ball, right? So it's all random. So that means evolution is all random. And so there's no difference between us and the animals. And whoever's got the most gun power can put us in cages. But if there is a flat surface and a dome over the top, which lightning sprites, you can see it if you study lightning sprites. If this is the correct model, then there's something special about us. And we're all equal.
Okay.
I think there's a huge difference between those two schools of thought.
But with matter tends to have gravity. You have to admit we have gravity. Or we'd be floating.
Okay, I will agree
So
on one.
as
Wait,
a ball,
I'll
it
agree
needs
on
to
one
pull
thing.
in.
There is a rate of fall. That's how we agree. You say it's gravity. I say it's diamagnetism, because we live in a torus field. A torus field is an electromagnetic
But
field.
answer my question. So if you bring someone to your thought, what is the benefit to you?
That will change society.
Okay.
How we all think about each other, and how we're going to love each other, because we are really specially created beings.
I'd rather you put all this effort into talking about Jesus and that he came for us than
Well, who do you think Jesus is?
Jesus is the Son of God.
But what were the three things that Jesus is? Jesus is the way, which is love. Jesus is truth, and Jesus is life. So, truth, if I worship truth, I am in part worshiping Jesus. I am out here telling truth.
One thing that
That's what I'm doing. And you know how many atheists have come to Flat Earth and said there has to be at least a creator? At least. Now, I don't tell anybody what to believe. You understand?
Look at that boy. He's been eating good.
Oh, come here. I'll pet you.
Hold too hard.
Yeah. The shoulder harnesses seem to be working better with that.
We're the evolution.
Yes.
Next to me to hear the recording.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
So, when people have flown around the world, like certain people,
Yeah.
they've made it around the world.
Circumnavigate.
Okay.
See? It's the same thing. Even if you look straight down on the ball, it's still a circle.
What is he filming?
He puts the films up, and then people can see. Kids love going on YouTube. It's just a YouTube thing. It's not a documentary.
Four-legged. All right, well.
I would love you to look into it. Look, if you go
I did when I saw your posters
Right
on the
here?
poles on the street. I just
Yeah.
went to it already.
what do you
You
think?
had the posters.
Oh, what'd you think?
I still think it's round.
That's a shame.
I still think it's round.
Because I can see Atlantic City from Wildwood, and I shouldn't be able to.
Oh, the Earth is quite large.
No, that's why the formula takes it right down to what we can.
You start to lose sight of it. It starts to go.
You know why that is?
Because the Earth's round.
No, because of perspective and vanishing point. You have to study that. If you get a zoom camera, you can zoom right back in on that. And if it was over a curve, you couldn't do that. He's out in the road.
This is a bike lane.
Okay. Keep an open mind. You think we got to the moon in a jalopy like that? Crazy. Just crazy.
I'll take one of your stickers then.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Look
not
it
a
up.
sticker.
Well, look it up, because look, if you go on that website, you can look up
I'll look it
everything.
up.
There you go. Here, you can look it up. Everything that we got here is on there.
If the Earth is flat,
Now,
Yeah.
they have
Is there a
lot of
bottom
control,
and a top?
because what
I
they
never
do is
been
once a
there,
person becomes
but there is a
selected,
top.
right,
See this
they-
picture here?
Right.
We have evidence of the dome by looking at lightning
I'm not saying
sprites.
I'm not
But if the earth is flat, what's on the other side?
That's the case. But it certainly
I don't
seems that
know.
way. Like, this is like these photos here. These are like
Or
a
it says it
tiny
never
fraction.
ends?
If you type in
Well, some people have that view, but I don't. I don't go
And it
past.
doesn't end. What
I don't
the
go
stars
past
and-
Antarctica. I know where Antarctica is, but I don't go past that. But you know what? They have religious ceremonies down there.
Where?
Senator John Kerry flew down there 300 miles in from the edge of Antarctica. What's he doing down there? What are they doing about religious things down there? What are they worshiping down there? What is that? I think we ought to be told everything about that. Why are they keeping secrets? What's that all about?
Of the Boston bombing.
Think we got to the moon in that jalopy? I think the spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. Take a card and look up the information. The government is not telling the truth. Spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. You think we went to the moon in that jalopy? Now tell me, look at this. Aluminum foil and scotch tape. And look, there's duct tape up there. We didn't go to no moon. We didn't go to the moon. Never landed on the moon.
Where did we land?
We didn't go there. We didn't land there.
All right, well, where did we land?
I think someplace in Arizona.
Really?
Yep. And I think it was all Hollywood movie set. Look up Capricorn 1. That's a movie. That's exactly how they did it. They like telling us how they did it and mocking us like that. That's how crazy they are.
I'm not mocking you at all.
No,
I'm
not
just-
you.
I'm asking.
No.
I'm asking questions. I just want to know.
No, not you. The guys who made the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
Okay.
like to, make those movies and say, haha, this is how we really did it, you stupid idiots.
Can I take a couple of these
You
stickers?
certainly may. They're not stickers, they're just cards, but you can
Oh,
take
I
them.
need a sticker for the back of the truck.
You know what I put out? Get the clear packing tape and I put it on that way.
All right.
Go ahead. Take a couple.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Salmon Janet evening. You think we went to the moon in a jalopy like that? No dust on the feet. It looks like aluminum foil. Spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. Just crazy. You gotta be crazy to believe in that spinning ball.
I was seeing, right? Because this stuff got really intense.
Did you know he saw my video about the school board?
Oh, no
He
kidding.
goes to the school
Oh,
there.
good.
You can have that. And if you look up the website on the bottom, YouTube, it has all the information that's on my banners. We never went to the moon either, by the way.
Okay. And I just
Like a
wondered,
pizza.
if you go all the way to the edge, what happens?
You get to Antarctica.
And then what?
Then it's militarily protected by the Antarctic Treaty, which was signed in the 50s.
Okay.
And you are not allowed to go there unescorted.
Oh, but there's pretty much every place you can go, and then you climb up over it. So the
Nah.
entire world is covered by the Antarctica Treaty. So you can't go to any place. in the whole world.
Antarctica is covered by the Antarctic Treaty. Admiral
But
Byrd
if I-
found the edge.
But there's an edge all around here.
Yes, that's
So
right.
This whole thing is protected by who?
The edge is by the 53 countries that signed on to that.
So there's military people here, and if I go to the edge, I will be arrested.
You won't get past the 60th parallel.
They'll arrest me.
They'll shoot first and ask questions
How
later.
many people have been arrested and killed doing
We
this?
have stories of people getting arrested, yes.
Well, I think I should be able to go to the end and then climb up.
Well, go ahead. I'd love for you to do that.
I think I will be shot.
No, well, I think you will.
I don't.
You pay thousands of dollars and then they hold your hand and walk you around. They don't allow you. And they even tell you that the South Pole that they have there, that barber pole, they say, yes, it's really not in the exact location. Well, that doesn't tell me, you know, where it
What happens
is.
if you go under the earth?
I don't know.
Well, where's the lava coming from that's coming out of the volcanoes?
Well, we don't think it's coming from the center of a ball. We
What's
think
it coming from?
it's more surfacey. That's what we think. It's more on the surface.
But they've gone down several miles.
8 miles.
They've gone down more than that.
Where's that?
I was just in South Dakota, and there's a mine there that's over 8 miles deep, and they stopped going any further than that because they hit too much water, and it's 140 degrees.
Aha. So, I've never heard of that mine in
And
Arizona.
that's not Arizona, it's in South Dakota.
Oh,
It's
South
in
Dakota.
Lee, South Dakota.
Lee,
It's
South
the first
Dakota.
place that they discovered gold in 1876.
Okay.
And there was a mine there that they recently closed up because it's 140 degrees when they go down to mine the gold. And
Okay.
it costs too much money to mine the gold.
Okay.
But they have gone down further than the 8 miles.
Yeah.
And it gets very hot because the core is extremely hot.
Yeah.
So something underneath this is extremely hot. It's not
Wow.
flat. There's something there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is though.
It's something that can
So
create
you
a
think it's the
volcano.
core of the earth and I don't. Because I'm looking at the surface of the earth and there's no curvature.
But there has to be something underneath it.
Yeah, there does. I would think there does, but I don't know what it is.
Something there. And so is there something that's underneath flat?
I don't know. What I personally think is I think we live in a sphere that is a crystalline dome that's holding back all the waters. That's what the ancient texts say. And then we're like within it like a terrarium. That's what I kind of think it is. But all I know for sure is there's no curvature. So the place that we are standing on, that is flat. What is
but-
beyond and
That's
below,
what there's underneath. There's
see?
underneath, and
But
they keep going down.
yeah, but you still can't prove there's a center of a globe with your information either.
But you can prove it's the center of something.
Well, you can prove
But
it's
isn't
hotter
flat.
there, maybe.
But they can keep going down.
They can?
They can, yes.
Well, that's what you believe, and I don't.
Well, there's a thing called a geologist.
Yeah, and there's a thing called curvature right here. Curvature formula. Based on a 24,901 mile equator.
Yes.
So this is the curvature formula, 8 inches times a mile squared. This is Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. You should not be able to see it. It should be under 1,700 feet of curvature. There is none.
Okay. Well,
So, you know, we both have some facts here. So we got to figure out what's right. I don't know.
well, I gotta tell you, there's something underneath the earth, so I
And
don't
I got to tell you that all water is flat. Even the oceans.
Well, there's something under there.
Okay, well, you go down there and find that, and I'll stay on the surface in the boat.
Oh, by the way,
The spinning ball globe is a crazy idea. You think we landed on the moon? In this jalopy here?
that show, you know, in the news, they wheeled them around the freaking block again.
There's crazy people. Alright, but you think that no one out there is crazy enough to go like
No, I
kill
didn't,
a
I'm
bunch
not
of people?
saying
Have
that.
you-
I'm not,
like,
that's what terrorism
you go to the Middle East, that happens every single day.
Sure,
Yes, I'm sure. I know people who have been in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
That's what happens every day.
every day.
Yeah, you think that like just because we're in America, we're all like,
No,
9/11,
no.
like,
Listen,
shooting
bad things
9/11
happen.
is
I
another-
believe. I know bad things happen, and you know, even the EMTs. Like, you know, if I get into a bad car accident, you know, I'm going to want them to scoot me off the road and hopefully put me back together again, right? I get that. But what I'm asking you to do is, before you dim the evidence that I'm giving you, right? You actually, like, this is actually, I think, easier to comprehend than flat Earth, right? But when you comprehend that these events are lies, then you can start saying, where do I live? Where do I live?
See, that's just like
So you just think nothing bad ever, like none of that stuff will ever happen. It's only by the government makes it up every single time.
I feel like
Well, not every single time.
Sandy
Of course,
Hook,
there's some
yes.
bad people who do crazy things, but
yeah.
there's a lot of them that are faked.
Yeah. I mean, listen, man, I'm sorry, but I want.
Hi, girls. You ever hear this before?
I was here yesterday.
Oh, were you? I remember you. You had another friend, though, with you.
It was just my cousin.
Oh. Well, she's still a friend.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So did you look into it at all? Not yet?
I haven't gone home yet.
Oh.
I've
Yeah.
been here.
Look into it, guys. It's really fascinating.
How long have you believed the earth was flat?
2.5 years.
Did you think it was baloney at first?
Yeah. I thought it was a crazy idea. I didn't even want to look at it. Took me 3 times hearing it before I even took it seriously. So
Is it actually true?
it is actually true. There's no curve. If there's no curve, it has to be flat. Water's always flat. It's like your bathtub. Antarctica's...
With molecules, there's only solids can bend. Liquids can, any liquid.
Any liquid is flat. So why do you think it's curved around a ball?
It's separate. Well, gravity is keeping it in.
Yeah, what if there isn't a spinning ball and it's not gravity? I believe that there's a rate of fall. And gravity has a rate of fall. So I believe that, we agree with that. But I don't think it's being pulled to the center of a ball. I think we're being pushed down by diamagnetism, which is different.
Oh, you two will float.
Absolutely your investigation. I don't want to go too far into it. Looked it up, but
Okay, I think I'm done. I'm like spent. I don't want to stay anymore. I'm just like, ooh. So I'm going to pack up, I think. I'm going to take this out. All right. And I got, what do I got on there? 242. I don't know how much it is, but I am tired. So this is it for the, this is it. Shh.